Since you brought up what Nasrallah said today,
Since
you brought up what Nasrallah said today
Oh, yeah,
about what he said, that Western countries reached out to them after the attacks, and they said stop the attacks against Israel and everything goes back to normal. Now we know where the talks, the ceasefire talks with Hamas stand. We know that you have Philadelphia corridor and the prisoners. When it comes to Lebanon, he said that the Western countries offered them that stop the attacks and everything goes back to normal. Now, they said no, not before a ceasefire in Gaza. But for the Israeli, it is not the same. I mean, they said they want to change the status quo. They want to change the situation. So where things stand here, there's a misunderstanding what Hezbollah wants and what the Israeli want. And what are you offering for what?
We continue. So I'm not going to speak to what Hezbollah wants or speak to these supposed private outreaches that Nasrallah said that Hezbollah received. What we want is calm. We want calm for the tens of thousands of Israeli families who've been forced from their homes, and we want calm for the tens of thousands of Lebanese families that have been forced from their homes. Now, look, Nasrallah could stop the terrorist attacks across Israel. And I guarantee you, if he did that, we would be impressing upon Israel the need to maintain calm on their end. The bottom line is he hasn't stopped those terrorist attacks. And so as long as Hezbollah is launching terrorist attacks across the border, of course Israel is going to launch military action to defend itself, as any country would. What we continue to push to all the parties is not to escalate the conflict, not to let it spiral out of control into a war that we don't think serves either side's interests, and to ultimately try to get to the point, try to let us get to a ceasefire in Gaza that would help bring calm across the blue line.
So, if I understood you well, you support going back to October 6th on the northern border.
We want a diplomatic resolution. I am not going to speak to what that diplomatic resolution would look like in public. I don't think that's productive.
Okay, one more question. Nasrallah also said, in case of a ground military operation by the Israeli, Hezbollah will operate inside Israel. He said, he threatened that there will be operations inside the settlements. You've been saying that a military operation also won't bring the Israeli citizens back to the north. So do you assess that Hezbollah is able to execute what Nasrallah said today?
I am not going to offer any private assessment, or I'm not going to offer publicly any type of private assessments that we have about Hezbollah's capabilities.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Matt.